All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to start off by giving all praises and blessings to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Raha Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect scattered across the four corners of the planet Earth, diligently pushing this word in truth and in sincerity, risking their lives and livelihoods to do so, especially in this day and time. All right. And shalom to the sisters and children who watch these videos or are able to, watch these videos, although, channels like, such as my channel, this channel right here, are shadow blocked. All right. Other channels, they put strikes on them. All right. To the point to where you now have brothers, just leaving YouTube. All right. But this is for the elect. Okay, these lessons are ultimately for the elect. Okay, and as you see my channel, whether there's no views, all right, no one's watching, right? Uh, you know, it doesn't matter. Okay, this word is going to go out. Okay, and it's going to be a witness. Okay, because and right now I'm doing an in transit. Okay, so forgive me. All right, um, but forgive me for being long-winded. But I'm behind the wheel, actually driving right now. Okay, um, but here it goes. All right, the Wi-Fi has come out, and the Wi-Fi has, I believe they have come out and have made a few statements that are contrary to Scripture. All right, and and doctrine of Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai. All right, I don't know if let me say this, okay? All right. Because people may say, oh, yeah, well Apostle Tahar, he said that the mark of the beast was the mark of the beast. And so that's why these great millstone members are saying that, dang, it got gas going up incredibly. That's why these great millstone members are saying that the mark of the beast is the RFID microchip. All right. Now, let me say something. Let me state something. All right. Now, yes, the Apostle Tahar, does teach that. Okay. Now, I don't know if he came up with the MOTB. The mark of the beast was the RFID chip. But I'm gonna tell you that I'm in my 40s. All right. I'm not from New York. Okay, I'm from Chicago. All right. And somewhere, okay, in life growing up, okay, I received that the RFID chip was the mark of the beast. Okay. And to not take the, now I don't know, maybe it was something that was implanted in me, but that was something that I was aware of. that the mark of the beast would be a chip, okay, a microchip, an implantable chip. Now, I I grew up, and during the 70s, 80s, 90s, obviously, and there were movies like The Omen, all right, where they had a character whose name was Damien. Okay, now he had a 666, okay, tattoo that was in his head. All right, and it was a 666 tattoo that was in his head, and you know, growing up in the Jake household, okay, that was widely believed what the mark of the beast was, like a 666 tattoo in a person's head, okay, and yeah, man, look, as a young child, I would be afraid, okay, I would, because I would think that I was the devil, man, it's, hey, really, okay, this is no joke, man, all right, I'll be like, oh man, I hope I don't got the 666 in my head. Let me go look, and when I would go to the barber to get get my hair cut, yeah, the gas just went up everywhere. Really don't want to get this gas. Get my hair cut, and they would cut my hair, okay. I would get my hair trimmed low, okay, and then first thing I would do is check my at time to time, check my head for a 666, okay. If somebody said, "Oh, look, he got a 666 in his head," that would have fucked me up. All right, I'd have been crying automatically, man. All right, but as I grew older, okay, and read books, and I was a big reader as a child. All right, social studies, and political books. Somewhere along the line, okay, it was mentioned that the RFID microchip, and this would have to have been in the 90s, okay? This would have had to have been in the 90s because in the 80s, microchips and things like that, they weren't vastly known about, okay? So once the emergence of microchips started, for computers and home computers or whatever, desktops started being, then reading books, you come across something that says, they're going to plant, okay, this chip in you, okay, which would not permit you to, and then they would go to Revelations, all right. But again, I don't know where that information came from first. But what I do know is when the apostle, and I think the bubble-eyed blackfish, all right, Rakah from the GOCC, taught that as well, that the RFID chip was the mark of the beast. Okay? I think he, at first, that was something that he was pushing, because you had these, people like on YouTube, like the Forerunner, all right, and a whole host of other people, okay, but the apostles, and I believe the GOCC was pushing the RFID chip was the mark of the beast, okay, but I accepted, that that it was that the 666 was the mark of the beast. I could see it. I could see that transpiring, just because of the system that's in place. Now, a lot of our people, and let me get my thoughts together. I'm about to pump some gas. I'm gonna come right back. 1 minute. All right, back like I never left. All right, and so, what was I? You have a, you got these, Jake ass, man, okay? Jake love to run their mouth, man, okay? 2/3 of our people love to, run their mouth, whether they're in the truth, all right? Think they, think that they're following the truth, all right? Or not, okay? Now, the Bible tells us to search the scriptures, okay? Search the scriptures. Now, I did a video, okay, on Israelite leaders having had, doing the Pledge of Allegiance in school. And do that's the same thing, all right? The Pledge of Allegiance would be even worse, okay, than being into Christianity, okay, because the Pledge of Allegiance, you face toward the flag, okay, and a lot of you have done it, man. Whether you were at home watching a football game, or in college at a football game, or high school, you played basketball or played any type of sport, or you went to any school here in Babylon the Great, you pledged allegiance to the vision, okay, or the image of Babylon the Great. You pledged allegiance, okay. So once you got older and more, wised up through the knowledge of the scriptures, you pretty much was like, man, fuck that Pledge of Allegiance shit, man. Okay, and a lot of like me, I got in tune when I was younger, because I grew up here in Chicago, so there was a large Black Panther presence throughout the community. So a lot of the programs were sponsored by Black Panthers and militant groups. All right, so we sung a different song, and then when we when I went to school with the Edomites, all right, we had to move, and and I had to go to school with these Edomites. But then you follow along, okay. But once you get older, man, fuck that flag, man. Fuck that shit. You realize through learning, you read the history, and you seen the way that this country treated your ancestors, and so that the playing field is not equal, it's unbalanced. Okay, and then that means that if the playing field is unbalanced, then everything that they have presented you is false. Okay, you can't have an unbalanced like playing pool. Okay, you're not gonna have a correct pool game with a damn unbalanced pool table, man. One leg is shorter than the other leg, on the table, man. Okay. And so that is, this is a crooked or lopsided system, okay, headed by Esau, okay, these Edomites, so-called white people, all right. Now, and I'm trying to think as slow of a way as to bring this in, all right. Because you have individuals who are saying that the mark of the beast couldn't be the microchip, all right. And let me say this, man, all right. When it come to these niggas, man, fuck Wi-Fi, man. Fuck them niggas, man. Okay? Fuck them niggas, man. Straight up. You got individuals like these guys came and learned the truth, okay? learned the whole posture of this truth, man, and then these niggas turn around and talk shit, man. Okay? From the people who ultimately brought them this truth, man. Okay? It's okay to disagree with somebody and not even say shit. Just don't even, you don't have to say something all the time like a damn nigga woman. Just always got to say something like a ratchet bitch. Okay? You don't get it. Okay? Now, the YouTube is not for you dumbass niggas, man. YouTube is not suspending accounts. Okay? They didn't start suspending accounts until the lessons about the MOTB started coming out, man. All that stuff about Esau, Edom, and they didn't give a damn about that, man. Okay? Two things that YouTube didn't want to be known to the public. They didn't want the 1948ers admitting on camera that you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the Israelites, because they've done it. Okay? Here in Chicago, okay, you've had these 1948ers, okay? I was there, okay, at camp, all right? And these, it was a group of 1948ers, and they said it, okay? They said it. The so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the Israelites, man. Okay? They said that they were converts. Okay? And so, videos like that were taken down. Okay? And it, that happened more than on one occasion. And the other videos that get taken down are videos on the mark of the beast. Okay? And, me personally, I felt that, the whole situation 19, okay? You know what the situation 19 is when you couldn't come outside, all right? I thought that, I felt that that was them, implementing the MOB as a test run, because before they this technology goes out, they just don't push it out, okay? That never happens, okay? Anything they get, cell phones, any new technology, it they give it a test run, all right? And so that's what I felt that the situation 19 was, covertly a test run, all right? Now, you have to look at their methods. You have to look at Esau's methods, all right? Now, if the mark of the beast is simply just admitting, okay, that you follow Jesus Christ, okay? Let's just say, because this is how simple that it sounds, all right? The way that the wifey, the UI, the IUIC, and general, the ISUPK, the way they're making it seem, all right, is that all you have to do is say, yeah, I believe in Jesus Christ, okay, and then you're good, okay? Which most of these individuals are already, calling on Jesus Christ, okay? So a lot of these jakes, they're not in the loop. The Lord is not dealing with them, okay? Now, you have a thing such as, and let me show you the building blocks of the MOTB. All right, you had, now any of you who are familiar, all right, I'm gonna go into a story, all right, real quick. Any of you who are familiar with this Instagram individual, all right, his name is Bandman Kevo, all right, Bandman Kevo, all right. Now, Bandman Kevo, okay, made it big off of scamming, all right, identity theft, okay. Now, identity theft, I don't know where it started, okay, but I know that people here in the Midwest, okay, it put drugs out of business here in the Midwest, okay. That's how big scamming and identity theft was, that it put drugs, cocaine, the people who were selling cocaine, it put them out of business, all right. Now, Bandman Kevo was a little baby, okay. He was a little child when the serious scamming was going on, okay. He came in on the scamming, okay, identity theft game further down the line, okay. 9/11, okay. Bandman Kevo was didn't know anything about an identity theft, guaranteed, okay, when 9/11 occurred, okay. So 5 years before, I say 5 years before that, but it was going on, you had people who had the ability, get fake IDs, fake information, Okay, and they were pretty much scamming, scamming the system. Okay, doing what Edomites have been doing, and Jake, this time it was Jake doing it. All right, and after 9/11, once Esau got privy to it, because people like the crew that Bad Man Kevo was running with, they started they started telling on each other. All right, so they told on each other, but the cat was already out of the bag. You had the retarded people that were trying to scam and telling everybody, and telling the police about it, because that's what Jake has to let Esau know what he's doing, what's going on. But long story short, okay, the buildings came down 9/11. So now you have a new system that came into place. Okay, George Bush told you about the system. It was the New World Order. Okay, so that old system of doing things was over. Okay, he was a part. Okay, whether he's alive or dead, he was paid and taken care of very good in order to push the agenda of the New World Order. His family has benefited from the New World Order being pushed. All right, a lot of these other individuals, they're taken care of in order for this New World Order agenda to be pushed. Okay, so the buildings came down, and what did they do? Okay, the thing that these supposed terrorists, they were so savvy that they were able to get fake IDs and take classes and learn how to fly, learned how to fly crop dusters, and be able to push a highly sophisticated jet plane and navigate that into buildings. All right, and people believed it. All right, and so that gave them, all right, the power to switch it up, to switch up the game. So then you had the Patriot Act, okay, the Real ID Act, okay. The Patriot Act is a form of you being watched. Everybody being watched. Okay? The Real ID Act was to make sure that you are who you say you were. Okay? You are who you say you were. And so, bit by bit, okay, you had technologies that started to grow. You get the cell phones, and then people were paying money for the cell phones, but losing, or cell phones would be getting stolen. So then they came out with the GPS technology in the cell phones, all right? The ability to track, all right? Now, all of this is in cooperation. All of these technologies are working in a tandem with the RFID chip. Okay? Everything that you see, you get on a bus, okay? Which before I started working with the city of Chicago, all right? Well, just found out that the buses are not operated by the city of Chicago. They're a private entity, okay? So the CTA is a private entity, okay? It's not part of the city of Chicago, all right? It's private. somehow. Okay? And so they have a system called the Ventra system. All right? And it's, they stopped using cash on the buses, and now they have a contactless card. A contactless card. A card that you don't have to even make contact with the pad. You just have to rub it, swipe it past the reader like a magic wand, and if you have any money on the wand, you are allowed access onto the bus. Now, everyone is ready to get this done because you have these riots, okay? These like a couple of weeks ago, you had these Jake children, all right? Which all of this is set up by Esau. All of this is to push this agenda, okay? These are the wiles of the devil. The wiles, okay? That wiles, that word means method, motherfucker. Look it up, all right? Method. These are the methods that are bringing us into the MOTB, all right? So you have these children, George Floyd, all right? All of this, you got little Larry Lightfoot, okay? She did her part, okay? Into orchestrating, they were downtown stealing millions, supposedly stealing all of this, all of these things from Gucci and Louis Vuitton, all right? And, some of the stuff, when that they, say it was stolen, you take it to a pawn shop wouldn't accept it. Okay? Pawn shop wouldn't accept it and said it was fake. So what the hell? So they had to have a heads up. Okay, but no one's thinking about this. Jake is not thinking about this, all right? This is only, you got to have a special clearance, all right? Okay? A hopefully elect to get to receive these revelations, man. Okay? So, you had these children, from George Floyd, children of grown folks as well, going in, rioting, snatching things, all right? So, the big box stores, all right? Because now there's something else that's been rolled out, okay? And like I said, I know of the technology, all right? I know of the technology, all right? And I can speak on it just from what I've heard about the technology, all right? But know that hey, this technology is phenomenal right now, okay? Phenomenal. So now you have these big stores, Amazon, okay? Amazon has a store called Amazon Go, which all of these stores are going to move forward to this. Okay, what does Amazon Go do? Okay, in order to go into an Amazon Go store, you have to have your Amazon account on your phone. Okay, so by your phone is doing what? It's positively identifying who you are. Okay, also your phone has GPS tracking, so you're able to be tracked. What you buy, is It shows what you buy. Okay? It's keeping track of everything that you do. Now, let's say Amazon Go, let's say, for instance, Amazon starts having items like a Walmart, okay? But let's say you picked up an item. Well, it's automatically going to charge you for any item that you pick up. Okay, the Amazon is going to automatically charge you for any item that you leave the store with. Okay, so you're not going to buy or sell without having this mark. Okay, now the phone is not the mark, because guess what? People lose their phones. Then they'll be able to say, "Well, look, I lost my phone. Woo wop the bam." All right. So, loss prevention is gonna be like, we done heard this shit 30,000 times today, but you know what I'm saying? So anyway, now I got the state dummies behind me. But anyway, keep my eye on these motherfuckers. But anyway, where was I at? Okay, Amazon. So, you lose your phone. That happens. People lose their phones. Phones come and go. All right. Amazon doesn't want to take a loss for that. All right. So, and we see that in what? The Walmarts. All right. The Walmarts that are closing down around Chicago. Okay. Which that new technology that I was telling you about is part of that reason. All right. It's called loss prevention. All right. Now Esau, he practiced these things in low, impoverished communities. All right. They don't want no damn Walmart in no damn Jake community, because when all hell breaks loose, guess what? You can just go to Walmart, eat a can of beans every damn day. No. Okay? So the way that this is set up is, when all hell breaks loose, you're going to be forced to go into one of their areas where they're going to be the justice. Okay? And they're not going to play with your Jake ass. Okay? Doing that nigga shit. They're going to blow you away like they did in Katrina. Okay? See, a lot of you niggas forgot about Katrina. Okay? See, that's the thing with you niggas. That's why, man, I hate to keep going away, man. Jumping on other things, but man, I be ready to smoke you niggas like a coho salmon on the grill, man. I ain't playing, man. I don't like you niggas, man. Straight up. Fuck you niggas. But anyway, when all hell breaks loose, okay, because you've taken these big box stores, Walmart, Costco. They've taken so many hits from you niggas that don't want to get a job. Okay? You don't want to do shit. Okay? You're not teaching the fucking word. Okay? You're not doing shit, nigga. And that's why a nigga like that got to be gone, man. Okay? But anyway, you're not going to be able to get anything to eat, man. Okay? So you're going to be forced, okay, to take the mark of the beast, which is the RFID chip. It's going to be no other way around it. All right? Now, you can read this article. Okay, all you have to do is Google it. See what I Googled? Okay, I saw it on the flash by on the news. Okay, and I said, look, that's another bank collapse. Okay, banks ain't supposed to be just collapsing like this. All right? Banks buying other banks. No, man. Okay? This shit is about to go down. This shit is about to go down, man. And yeah, there's some technology out there right now that once the shit hits the media, once they release the fact about this technology in the media, is really going to be no choice but for them to, all right, roll out this mark of the beast, man. Now, keep in mind, now Esau has created all this technology. Now, Jake, they've put it in the hand of Jake, okay? They've put it in the hand of Jake. Just like they put all of these other things in the hand of Jake in order to steer, okay? In order to steer this new world order into fruition, all right? Remember, I told you, whenever Jake makes it popular, okay, Edomite doing it, okay, you look at it like it's nerdy, man. Fuck that, I ain't doing that shit. I don't give a fuck how much, Bill Gates made billions, all right? I'm not doing that computer shit, he did, okay? But you put a Jake face on that, and guess what? Automatically, 400 other niggas, they gotta outdo him, okay? Because that's how Jake looks at each other, and they will begin to outdo him, all right? Oh yeah, I'm the best, Bradyest computer, the best computer, and then everybody's going to want to jump on that, all right? But put it on Esau, and Jake has no will, no need to even think about it anymore. Oh yeah, Esau, he's doing that. Fuck that shit. That's lame. Oh, Jake did it. He made billions. Oh, I'm on that shit. Cause that nigga, cause Jake, that's a curse, man. Okay, looking at your brother, or as just being just as dumb. All right, but you niggas don't try to outshine that damn devil, that Edomite. Everything he says is law. All right. And I got another video that once I get a chance, okay. This is really going to man. But till running late now in traffic. But I'm going to end it here. Till next time, Shalom.